Hey everybody. Sorry, I totally didn't get super sucked down the Pinterest rabbit hole or anything just now. Ah, my goodness. Man, there's so many birds. Every time I look at birds or fish or insects for these warm-up streams, I always just think, man, I really need to I need to fix my Pinterest board. Like, there's just so many categories that are there's just so much variety. Like, for instance, this is a barbaret, a bearded barbaret. It is a small toucan type Piciforme? I'm not sure how you say it. I'm gonna say Piciforme because I think that's cute. But yeah, it's like a small. They have a whole group called puff birds that are really fun. So I've been looking at puff birds for a while. Yeah, two can play that game. That's right, Mayor of Canada. Appreciate a good word play as always. Mayor of Puns. I think you need to change your name. Honestly, I'm starting to doubt. You know, there's like a small amount of doubt that you're actually the Mayor of Canada. I'm starting to think you're actually the Mayor of Puns. How's everybody doing? Thanks for being here. Hopefully we got through all the ads. We should have. I think I let it run for like 11 minutes, so that should be more than enough to get through the pre-roll ads. Just in case anyone's new, I think I recognize most names in chat, but we run ads once an hour, 3 minutes of ads. So just prepare yourselves. Appreciate those who sit through those. It does give me some revenue, but no worries if you can't. I have a question, guys. Can you hear the music okay? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? I'm a little nervous about getting a copyright ding, so I've got it turned down kind of low. Let me turn it up slightly so you guys can hear maybe a little better. How's that? Let me know. You can hear it fine. Okay, I'll turn it back down. I don't make it too loud. You guys just let me know. I'm a little echoey. Oh, thanks. I bet I know what's happening. Somewhere there is an open window, perhaps, that has my stream in the background. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know that. There shouldn't be, though. It looks like I've got all that turned off, so that's confusing. Oh, Twitch. Perpetually confusing. Let's see. Let me refresh my stream manager and see if that fixes that. Nope, that's muted. I don't know why you'd be hearing an echo. Well, let me know if that continues, and I'll see if I'll just have to open every tab and see if I can find the offending tab here. Uh-oh, I froze everything. Hold on. Too many tabs. My poor old computer. It really needs an update. Alright, I can't see anything, guys. I've frozen. I am frozen. Hopefully I'm still on. Oh, I can see chat. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up and say hi to folks. Hey, Paleontologist VA and Maze. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Thanks as always, Maze, for pinning my reference board. Always forget to do that. Mochi, hey, how's it going? Who else we got in here? Hashtag not first. Oh man, you guys are already contributing to my game fund with your bits of cheese. Wow. Danish Viking, hello. Good to see you. Welcome on in. How you doing? And Tarzia, hello. Good to see you as well. Yeah, 4,000. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Let's see. We are at almost 90%. We've got 3 more streams. So today and then 2 tomorrow. Ooh. Thank you for that follow. I sure wish I could read that name, but my interwebs are frozen. I don't know how to fix it. Help. Perpetually breaking things over here, guys. Who was that? That was somebody. Yeah, sorry, my Chrome is frozen, so I can't refresh anything. There we go. Lost Pixel. Thank you, Lost Pixel, for that follow. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing alright. Did I fix whoever told me that, was it PJ? Somebody told me that there was an echo. Mayor of Canada, is that echo still going on? I tried to close Windows. I believe it's actually Discord that's frozen for some reason. Don't know why. Hold on. What is going on? Sorry guys, okay, there it goes. It unfroze itself. Alright, did I fix the sound problem? Can somebody please let me know if the sound problem is done? That was so weird. I also somehow closed my mod view. Nobody misbehave until I get my mod view back up, please. Is that frozen? Yes. There we go. Okay, sorry, that was really difficult. I don't know what is going on with my computer. I really do worry about this. This is my, as you can see, guys, I'm at my apartment station today. This computer is getting older. It's over a decade, almost a decade old now. I'm honestly surprised this still works. Really need to update things. Just gotta everything takes so much money, you know? I've probably got like $1,000 of upgrades I need to do to this computer. I just don't have budget for that right now. On that note though, I may be opening up commissions later this summer to help fund some of that, so if anybody is wanting to get in on some commissions, keep an eye out. I will be announcing when that is happening. Okay, I think I fixed all the unfrozenness. Let's see. Yes, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me finish catching up on chat really fast. And BDS, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for lurking on me so much. I hope you know I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Wow, my head just started hurting. Everybody drink water, quick. Stave off the headaches. It's probably because I put a little, like, maybe a little too high of a caffeine packet in my smoothie this morning. A toucanette? Is that a name of a bird? Moochie? Praga, hello, you're looking awfully cozy over there. You found an injured bird, Charzia, unable to fly, but it ran away. Oh, I hate that. I hate when you want to help them and they're afraid of you, so you can't. That's always so hard. We had a songbird that like hit our window one time and it kind of like knocked itself out. Eventually it flew away, but I definitely considered like catching it and taking it somewhere. And the one time we had like a peg-legged robin, like it only had one leg, and I really felt bad for that bird. It seemed like its leg was broken and sticking out at a weird angle. I felt so bad for it. Maybe probably a cat tried to eat it or something. I mean, I guess I don't know that, but you know, something like that probably happened. Hey PJ, how you doing? Let me see. Scrolling down. Rode your bike up to the grocery store. Hey, amazing fan. Nice. Went to the gym and now we're at the art gym. And by the way, if anyone's already starting their drawings, don't worry about waiting on me to catch up on chat. You guys know how I roll. I don't know if you answered my question yesterday. I wanted to hire you to paint me a picture. Oh, PJ, so thank you for highlighting that. I'm sorry if I do miss things sometimes in chat. I don't remember you asking that, but I think we were talking about commission work yesterday. And like I said, I might be opening up commissions later this summer. So keep an eye out if you're interested. I'll be posting my rates and what kinds of commissions I'll take. I'm kind of specific about what I'll take, but yeah. Let's see. That's inspiring, Amaze. I feel like I need to get on my bike now. Chime in if you rode your bike. We should have a bike club. Let's see. The acoustics are slightly echoey. Oh. Well, let me know if I'm still echoey. I shouldn't be. It might, yeah, I guess it could be that. I don't know. Okay, scrolling down. Thank you for the follows, Lost Pixel. I hope you're doing well. Ultimate Pumpkin Pie, I don't know if I think you snuck right in there, but thank you for hanging out and thank you for that contribution. You guys, it looks like I might be playing a game here on Twitch pretty soon. Do we get cheese back if we don't get 100? I don't know. I actually don't know. To be honest, guys, I really think we're pretty darn close. If we really need to extend it, I might extend it a little bit too, because I know you guys really want to do that. But I kind of am I'm hesitant, so I just, you know, you'll have to earn it. You don't hear Neko. Okay, good. Let's see. Almost affiliate. Hey, congratulations, Lost Pixel. Are you an art streamer as well? If you have any art you'd like to share, we like meeting new artists around here, as long as it's work safe. Anybody who's got some art they'd like to share, feel free to link it in the chat or post it in the Discord. If you're looking for a community of like artists and creatives and gamers and just cool, nice people, you can always join the Discord. We have all kinds of channels in there. I'm always so blown away by all the art I'm seeing in like works in progress share and art share and crit share. You guys are incredible. Very inspiring stuff. Oh, you're getting a bike, Easel. Nice. My bike is like 20 years old and I'm pretty sure it was from Target. It's not a good bike. What is this bird? This is a bearded African barberet. You can find the link at the top of chat if anyone wants to go pick out their own. Is it Piciforme? Piciforme? Basically, it's this order of birds, and it's like a pretty vast group of, like, you know, genetic cousins, basically. So we've got like the woodpeckers, the toucans, barberets, puffbirds. I just learned about. I didn't even know puffbird was like an actual bird group name, but that's really fun. So go pick out a bird. This is the one I think I'm gonna start with, although I forgot I was gonna go look up a toucan or a woodpecker skeleton, so I need to go do that really fast. Not much help to Batman, no. Aw, Mochi saved a raven. That's so nice. How do you catch them? It bit you. Well, you know, that's the thanks you get, right? Let's see. Everything I do should be safe for work. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Get the bird drawings out. That's right. Hey, I see what you did there, Yanni. Welcome on in. Thank you for that pun. Oh, it looks like you do a lot of, is this Blender or is it, yeah, it looks like it's Blender. I didn't know if it was like ZBrush or Sculptress. Very cool. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lost Pixel. Awesome. Well, we're gonna get started today. Let's go ahead and start drawing. If anyone's never been here before, if this is your first time, or if you'd like to try and participate, if you've never drawn along with me, basically we have a whole section of the Discord. Thank you, Esel, for posting that link. Wow, that was really good intuition. If you need that Discord link, Esel has just brought it up in chat, but you can click it and go to the warm-up art section. That is the part of the Discord where I will be pulling images at the end of stream to show on stream. So if you want to have your warm-up sketches on screen today, that is a great place to do it. Let's see. If you are having trouble navigating the warm, oh, we have some, oh yeah, that's right, Phoenix drew something yesterday that we didn't show on stream, so we will do that at the end of stream. Anything that gets posted in warm-up art, as long as it's work safe and as long as it's a study, I will show it on stream at the end of my warm-up session. So just, it's in the top stream events section, you'll find it. But anyway, today the theme is going to be, like I said, woodpeckers, toucans, barberets, puffbirds, whatever you'd like. Click that link at the top, find your favorite bird, or go to the Wikipedia page here. Let me just send you guys the Wikipedia page for Piciformes. It's a huge group, honestly, and there's so many cool... I got really lost looking at the ones that almost look like hummingbirds or something, which was really interesting. I think I was going to start with some Colorado woodpeckers, but I think I might actually start with this little barberet here, because I really like it. Let's see. Let's do... We'll do a northern flicker skeleton. I bet those are pretty common. I could probably find a quick image of that. And I think they're like a nice big woodpecker. So, oh, you know what? There aren't any. I see a lot of skulls. I need a skeleton. Alright, well, let's just do woodpecker skeleton then. Yeah, northern flickers, right? We have those all over Colorado and I see them all the time. So I think that's part of why I want to, start with those. I figure this is a huge variety of creatures, right? So there's gonna be a lot going on. Here's a nice museum specimen. Oh shoot, the lighting is so bad in these pictures. Hold on, let's find a slightly better lit skeleton here. There we go, this one's not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the Discord in the event chat section. That tends to be where I drop my reference images. I don't always drop all of my reference images. You can usually find most of the ones I'm using on my Pinterest, so it's just easier for me if you guys go there and grab what you would like, but for the skeletal references, I don't always have those pinned, so I do try to at least post those in the Discord. So let's start with this guy. Since I'll make my way over to woodpeckers today at some point. Yeah, this is a really interesting group of critters. So the reason we start with skeletal studies when we do animal studies is that it's helpful to know what's going on underneath the skin. Those of you who've been here before have heard me talk about this, but for anyone who's new, you want to understand how the animal is put together so that you can understand what you're actually looking at. And let's actually do a side-by-side just because, again, these museum specimens aren't always the best lit. And so it's sometimes really hard to see. Oh wait, here's a nice one. I'm like, why is this one so good? Plated woodpecker. I need a drawing, probably. So the first thing I'm noticing is they've got these really like, what is this called? It's like the sternum bone or something? I don't know, I really need to learn my anatomy, guys. But they've got this really big, almost like plate right here. So I feel like that's going to be a really important feature for this group of birds. It's too bad they can't find a drawing that's like not terrible. Jeez. Oh, here's a nice one that helps you understand. Okay. Here we go. It looks like it's doing some like muscle study stuff. But I'm gonna pull this one up just to have next to it because I feel like this image might be a little unclear because of the lighting, unfortunately. This drawing's pretty nice. So it looks like they're talking about some muscles in the neck and how they attach. There was one that I just saw that connects a huge muscle from up here to down here, so that's really helpful to know. But what I'm noticing right away is like this big bone structure here, these interesting hips right here. I don't know where the legs are in this drawing, but we can see them right here. So I'm just gonna like, here's the hip joint right here. You can see it right there. So that's where the legs come out. And just like things like this are gonna help us understand like what's going on under all these feathers. That way you're not just drawing a blob. You kind of know, oh, there's like a kind of a lump right here, but that's actually like the animal's knee pushing up through the feathers, right? Or you can see like, oh, there's this chest shape is because it's got this huge bone structure right here, right? So just learning things about the anatomy and the musculature going on underneath the animal is going to make you better at understanding how to interpret your reference so that you know what you're drawing instead of just guessing and copying. Because remember, we're trying to develop our imaginative drawing skills. And to do that, you have to ask yourself questions as you do a study and not just try and copy. Those are two separate skill sets. And it's important to develop both, but I think for the purposes of imaginative drawing, I think studying might be a little more helpful in the long term. Because if you're asking yourself questions like, why is this lump here? Eventually, when you go to draw your own bird or you design your own creature or whatever, you're gonna know to include things like that because you spent time thinking about what it is and why it's there and why it's shaped like that, instead of just focusing on only copying what you see. We're trying to merge those two things, I suppose, so that we can become better artists who draw from an imagination. So let's get started. Yeah, you get a lot of northern flickers? Yeah, we do too. They tear up our yard. They are constantly digging around in the ground and just like huge pits all over the place. There's so many of them out here. I've heard they're really bad on houses, but I'd never seen one until I moved to Colorado. I think they're really interesting. Or if I had seen one, I didn't know it. All right, why can't I draw? There we go. So really quick, I was just gonna do a quick skeletal study. Hey, Armpit Pete, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Watching them in the rain, really? Why specifically the rain? Oh, thanks for joining the Discord. Yeah, we'll see you in there. There's so many cool people in my Discord. It sounds like Isel maybe just popped in, so I'm honored to have you. Okay, first of all, another thing I noticed right away is look at this head shape. Like, look at this super distinctive, like, that is quite the shape. So that's part of what we're getting in this really distinctive, like, head crest and these beak structures. Just keep that in mind. Again, each one of these birds is going to be a slightly different shape, and they're not all going to be this exact thing, but what we're trying to get here is proportion and big bone groupings. So I'm just going to kind of quickly sketch in, paying attention to where the arms are. So we have, the wings have been cut out of this image, but shoot, I didn't realize that. I probably should have picked a better one. So I can see right there, let me highlight it for you guys. This is the wing right here, and then this is the leg. So you can see they've got the same groups of bones and things that we do, they're just in different places. So learning where that placement goes is going to help you know how to draw them in flight, how to draw them at rest, in all kinds of poses. So we got this funny hip shape. I want to learn more about what that is actually. And then look at their ribs. Look at how close together, I suppose, that they are to the hips. I find that really interesting. It's almost like a little egg shape. So just noticing things like that, again, it's going to help us with our drawing. Now, if you want to do a more detailed drawing of your skeleton, go for it. I'm just doing this quickly to get myself familiar with what's going on in this animal. Like, look at that tailbone. I never would have thought about that tailbone had I not looked at this. Also, I apologize for the amounts of extremely slow music in the playlist I have here at home. I need to update that probably. I think I threw this together back in like April. I just haven't updated the songs very much. Okay, another thing to note, I forget the names for the types of feet. Why can't I move anything? What's happening? Why are you like this today? This is all I was trying to do. It should let me do that by holding the space bar. I'm not sure why it wasn't letting me do that before. Okay. So look at the feet right here. We've got, look from here anyway, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 toes. Now this might vary species to species, but I forget what the name, I think one of them's like zygodactyl, but I forget if that's the one that's the X. So like I think owls have toes like this, right? So thinking about toe shape, that's an owl foot, I'm pretty sure. Most, I forget what the name for this foot is. If anyone in chat knows, let me know. This is what most birds are gonna have, but then you have exceptions, of course, like the ratites. You know, like ostriches, rheas, cassowaries, the big dinosaurian-looking birds. A lot of the time, those are gonna have the big raptor toe, right? Big toe on the inside. And then, like, ostriches have 2. I think cassowaries actually do have 3, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, you just have different kinds of foot shapes. I just forget the names of them. But make sure you notice where the foot is. So, like chickens are like this, you know, a lot of songbirds are like this. Just keep that in mind. It's important to look at placement of those things. I heard there's like a lot of like movies and media that get this wrong sometimes, like that movie Rio. They made their parrot, which should have I believe that parrot has the X foot, and it has just the regular like songbird type foot. Just minor details that can help your image look a little more real. Let's see, the worms and bugs come out from the ground. Oh, I see, that makes sense. Anisodactyl, is that how you say it? How do you say that? Anisodactyl? I don't know. But thank you for looking that up or knowing that. I need to learn more about these things, and that's kind of part of what I like looking at when we do these studies, is kind of learning little sciencey tidbits like that. It's just kind of fun, you know, to learn terms and to know how to talk about these creatures. I don't know. Hopefully you guys have fun with it too. I like learning stuff. Must be the teacher in me. You were looking at those, you're saying the cockatoo. Anisodactyl, zygodactyl, triadactyl. Okay. Beats me to it. Good job, Beats. Thanks, and also hello, Beats. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so here it is. Tridactyl is 3 toes. Didactyl is 2 toes. So that would be like an ostrich, right? Anisodactyl. Is that 4 toes with 1 hind toe? Like 3 front toes and a hind toe? Okay, I'm gonna look these words up. Now you guys got me curious. Anisodactyl. What a fun word, too. Yeah, so that's 3 toes and a hind foot. Perching birds and chickens. First toe points backwards, and the other 3 toes point forwards. Okay. Oh, here's a nice little chart. Zygodactyl is oh, owls and osprey have 5. Wait, what? A woodpecker is zygodactyl. Why is this one's wrong then? Or maybe it's just hard to see. Interesting. Let me look at a woodpecker foot up close. Look at what you've done. I know. Well, we gotta know. See, I can't talk about these things. All right, oh, this is so cool. So they are zygodactyl. That's awesome. So in this museum posture, in this image, they moved one of the toes up far, so it looks like there's 3 in front and 1 over here. But it's actually right here. It's hard to see. Let me trace it, because it looks like I was seeing the other toe on the other foot here. That's the problem with these low resolution images. It's hard to, and again, this is why I want to know what I'm looking at. So this is why understanding anatomy is important. This is the foot. So they have 4 toes. So they've got 1 over here and 1 over here. There we go. That's important to know. Very cool. And so now when you go to draw this bird, like perching on something or flying, you'll know how to make the feet look. Anyway, fun stuff. Well, thank you for helping us look that up, Mochi and Beats. I appreciate that. Okay, well, now that we've got our little skeleton sketch done, I'm gonna move on to this little guy right here, because I think he's great. Now I'm curious though, let's look at a toucan foot. toucan. Do they also have zygodactyl? Oh, they do, but theirs are really weird. Holy cow. What a strange looking foot. But it does look like they do have the zygodactyl feet as well. Wow, that's neat. So cool. Okay. It looks like some of them. Does anyone know the toucan that has a foot like this? Look at this foot. Wait, where did it go? No, Google, why are you like this? There was one that had like webbing. Oh, here we go. Yoke toad. What does that mean? Structure and life. Oh, this is a grebe foot. Okay, I was like, this looks more like a water bird. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, well now we know. All right, well, let's get started. It looks like most of these birds then are gonna have the zygodactyl foot structure. How you doing, Shiratoshi? Thanks for those bits of cheese. We are studying interesting Piciformes? Piciformes? Nobody has told me how to say this correctly, so I'm just gonna keep saying whatever I feel like. Yeah. Oops, do I have eraser on? What's going on? There we go. Oh, and Lost Pixel, thank you for donating. Yeah, since you just got here, Lost Pixel, chat's been trying to get me to play a game here on Twitch. I've never done it before, I'm a little nervous, but if enough people want it, it will happen. So if anybody wants that to happen, you gotta let me know by dropping some bits of cheese. And if you are new to Twitch, you can just lurk on my channel. Just keep the volume at 1 or 2%. Feel free to mute the tab if you want. Just keep the stream itself unmuted. And you will slowly gain channel points just for hanging out. So if you want to lurk, that always helps me out, and I'm happy to reward you guys for helping me out with lurks. So yeah. Well, it looks like we'll probably be playing it. I think we're at about 90%, so we're really close to the goal on that. I'm anticipating hitting it tomorrow, most likely. I've got 2 streams tomorrow, so you've got 2 more chances to donate bits of cheese to this pot. If for some reason we don't make it tomorrow, I may do an extra stream on Thursday. We did hit 1,500 followers yesterday, which was super exciting and very flattering. And I remember saying if we hit 1,500, I would start thinking about doing a 5 days a week stream, or one week of 5 streams. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm a little bit tired still. So I think I might try, since I have a late start shift tomorrow at my day job, or not tomorrow, Thursday. What day is it? I might try and sneak in like a slightly earlier morning stream, and just as a test run to see how I do. I'm not sure how I would be able to, like how effective that would be. So like I might start at like 7:30 or 8 in the morning, which is gonna be, I think, around 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we'll see how that goes. It'd be a short one because I'm just gonna try it. But since I told you guys I would try and do a 5-day stream week, I'm gonna have to see how I do with an early stream. If not, I'll have to find a week where I can get into the studio after my shifts. Okay. Hey Chris Wright, how's it going? Might be fun to draw some dinosaur designs based on these birds. Exactly, Chris Wright. That's part of why looking at nature is so interesting. You know, it really kind of inspires you to try new things. Like I've never seen this bird until today, and I love the color. I love like the beak feathers are super cool. Can you imagine dinosaurs having this? Like what if there was a raptor looking at you and it had like this kind of bearded situation? I mean, I've seen bearded vultures, but this is like a whole different level, you know? It's a really handsome little bird. Help chat. I would be playing games on my own channel except the ones I make. Oh, you make games too. You're going to code a Twitch game. Oh, that's super fun. Oh, I love, wow. So you're a coder as well as an artist. That's really interesting, Lost Pixel. You'll be in good company. I think there's quite a few game devs, indie game devs here on Twitch. I'm sure you probably know some good ones. I've seen a few, but I've never actually... I've seen the ones who are developing them, but I haven't seen any finished developed games. I'm sure they're around. To be fair, I don't really go on the game development side of Twitch too often. We'll see. We'll see how this playing a game on stream thing goes. I do want to keep this channel primarily art, but I don't mind, you know, if people want to hang out with me in that way, in a less work-related way, that's okay. Don't mind doing that every once in a while. And it'll be a good test run to see if my fears about game Twitch are valid. They probably aren't. I've been told many times that I'm probably just overthinking things and being paranoid. But, you know. Sad I missed that song. It's one of my favorites. Alright, so that's why it's important for me to know that I'm only looking for 2 toes here on the front of this bird's feet. Otherwise I'd be like, where's the 3rd one? I'll just make it up, you know? Interesting. Zygodactyl. I'll have to remember that word. You follow several already. Okay, very cool. Yeah, like I said, I don't venture on that side too often. Pretty much as close to that side of Twitch as I get is like probably science Twitch, like science and technology Twitch. I've watched a few technology streams, like people building PCs and doing some coding. Haven't seen a lot of game dev stuff though. Okay. Pretty little guy. Handsome Borb, yes you are. Okay, it's a bearded, if anyone's curious, it is a bearded barberet, I think. I think it's an African bearded barberet. Let me double check that really fast. Where did it go? So bright. Yep, it's a bearded barberet. It's a type of African barberet. Very cool. Love it. There were a few other really cool ones. I also like the double-toothed barberet. This one is super pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this one too. I think this is a gorgeous animal. I might have to do a color study of this one. It's just too nice. Hey, let me copy this image, please. There we go. Look at this pretty one. This is a double-toothed barberet. I don't think I'd ever even heard of, I mean, I think I'd heard the word barberet, but I don't think I'd ever actually seen one. These are so cute. They're like little mini songbird toucans, guys. It's like a prehistoric looking songbird right here. Look at that thing. So cool. Man, I love those pretty colors. I might do a quick color study, I think. It needs to happen. And can has must happen. Okay, why are you like this sometimes? Please stop. It's not letting me undo what I just did. Help! I can't find the layer I drew on. There we go. Drawing. Nope. I don't know if it's my... I don't know if it's my keyboard or my mouse and them being wireless, or if it's the program or my computer, but for some reason, every once in a while, I just have the hardest time using shortcuts on this setup. I think it's probably my keyboard. Okay. Ooh, I need to... Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. My throat is really sore all of a sudden. I don't know what that is. I think maybe I swallowed a bit of breakfast wrong or something. We're gonna go with that. Can't afford to get sick. Alright, quick color study here. Oops, lost my chat. Hold on. Oops, 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 oops. There we go. Yeah. The beak is terrifying, but it's so cool, isn't it? Look at that. It's got like, it's just the cutest little snarly little beak. Yeah, one of my mods, Raga, made that pixel. I love it. Listen, I am not a pro. I try to make that very clear. I'm not a pro in any capacity here. I'm just kind of doing stuff on Twitch, and if people want to hang out with me, that's great. I appreciate it, and if you don't, that's also fine. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, so I just want to make that very clear. Reminds you of some of the monster birds. Yeah, I know, right? It just looks very prehistoric. I like to imagine that some of the keratin sheaths on beaks... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find that. Probably not, because this is such a specific critter, but I wonder if we can find the skeleton and see what or at least the skull, and see what the skull of this thing looks like. Because for those who don't know, like beaks, claws, crests, a lot of those things that we see on birds that give them those really distinctive features, those are actually keratin sheaths over bone, much like a rhinoceros horn. So it's actually not the bone itself that we're looking at here. This is clippable. It grows like a fingernail. And so I wonder how much of that shape, that double beaked or double toothed shape, is present in the skull, because if it's not, and that's just the way the keratin grows, that opens up all kinds of possibilities for dinosaur shapes. Because hey, if it exists in a modern relative of the dinosaurs, who's to say it didn't exist in a dinosaur? So let's look it up. This is a double-toothed barbet, or barbet, not barberet, barbet skull. Let's see what it looks like. So far I don't see any skulls, so Google Images not super helpful. Oh, nope, here we go. It is actually a slight shape in the skull, at least on the bearded barbet. Yeah, very slight. So it looks like probably... Here's what I'm seeing, folks. Oh, look how little they are, my goodness. But if we ever see a dinosaur that has a skull that shape, we'll know. Oh wait, is that the skull or is that the keratin sheath? Wait a minute, that looks like... Do you guys see how it's like lifted right here at the bottom? This actually still might be the keratin sheath, maybe not the skull. So this would not preserve in a fossil. Keratin degrades, it's like a fingernail. It's not really gonna fossilize very well. So this actually still might just be the sheath. Shoot. Questions remain. Everybody question. I'm sure there's a paper somewhere I could read. I just like the convenience of images. Anyway, well, if anybody happens to come across information about that, I would love to know. Because that would be really interesting. Got all disappointed and then re-excited right there. So many emotions happening this morning. My goodness. Just like this black and red, it's so striking. What a dapper fellow. Yeah, use your colored pencils. Oh, I'd love to see Mochi if you have anything that you'd like to share. To command Codemaster Raga, exactly. Let's see. Like his chompy little beak, right? He's so fierce and tiny. Did you see that little picture of the skull size? Such a little guy. Yeah, I could totally see using this patterning as a creature design inspiration for sure. Maybe we'll do that. We've got next Wednesday is going to be the monthly Sea Slug Dragon stream. I always like thinking about stuff that we look at and maybe trying to... I need to do better about maybe trying to incorporate some of that stuff. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, you know? But we've looked at a lot of things this month that could do a lot of really cool creature design inspiration. You know, we did Shark Week was earlier this month. There was a lot of cool patternings that I remember, like on the belly of the hammerhead. That was really fun. So many cool moth designs, like color patterns and beetles and all sorts of things. So plenty of inspo in nature if you know where to look. I think I put his eye too far forward. Or just made it too big, maybe. Alright, after this we will do a woodpecker. I'm probably gonna do a Colorado one to start with. I do like the northern flicker. I pinned a whole bunch of northern flicker pictures this morning, so I want to use at least one of those. And of course, can't forget his little beard. Apparently these barbettes have little beards, and a lot of them. Not just the bearded one, but all of the ones. Much of you He's got his little tooth right there. It's double toothed. This little like bright orange line here helps make it look a little bit keratinous, a little bit glowy and see-through, just like kind of how when you put your hand up to a light. And then of course a little bit of bounce light. You got that shiny beak reflecting some of that red off of the bottom. We talked yesterday about how just adding a little bit of sclera and a little bit of shine can really give anything, like an eyeball, a lot of character. I'm gonna just switch brushes real fast. Get a little schmoopsy hairbrush here. Sorry for the shaking. I know that this setup is not quite as sturdy as my other one. It's a very flimsy little desk. Easel. It really sclerifies things, does it? Oh, that earns some cheese for sure. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. If I had a hat, I would tip it to you, ma'am. I tip my sunglasses to you. Alrighty, let's do a woodpecker next. Awkward cartwheel. Do you actually do cartwheels, or is that just your phrase? I kind of want to see an awkward easel cartwheel now. When you say awkward cartwheel, is it more of like a just flopping on your hands with your feet going wherever they feel like? Is that what you mean? Because that's what I'm picturing. Oh, they're awkward. Oh, good. Listen, I'm impressed you can do a cartwheel. I'm too afraid. I was barely able to do a cartwheel when I was a kid. I can't imagine trying one now. Maybe in the privacy of my own gymnasium, I would do a cartwheel. Alright, gotta get his beak shape. I think I made him a little too tall up here. This feels... I am gonna fix this, hold on. I think I just made his beak too wide, perhaps. Nope, that's wrong. Hold on. Here's what I'm looking for. Alright, I can see the problem. I'm just having trouble getting the pin to not make straight lines, which is awkward and frustrating. Come on, maybe it's just too big. A little bit better. Still too wide, probably. I think I made his teethies too big. Let's just move them, shall we? Cheating, cheating, dee 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 doo. There we go. Good, I'm glad I have the right visual. That's definitely what I picture every time you say awkward cartwheel. Come on, let me draw. How? There. I'm getting a little too caught up here in this shape. Sorry, guys. It's bothering me. This is the perfectionism at its finest. There we go. Okay, somewhat like this. I don't know. I probably need to move on. I've spent too long on this guy. But look at his little hairs. Normally not a sentence I would utter, but he's so cute. Looks fluffy and feisty at the same time. Who doesn't like a good fluffy, feisty critter? Oh yeah, I forgot his feet. I should probably give him feet. Feet would be helpful for feet things. Like gripping, holding onto this little tree. Little gray feet. That one is too blurry to see. Okay. Cutie. I think I spelled this wrong. Barbet. Oh, I started saying Barbaret. Alright, there they are. They're so cute. Okay, let's draw another one. Oh, thanks, BJ White. How you doing? Gremlin energy for sure. How does the digital sketch work? I'll just usually in the past I've just DM'd it to people. I could email it, I guess, if you want. But yeah, basically I'll just, so are you talking about the sketch redeem, PJ? The bits of cheese redeem? Oh, we're at 91%. Well done, BJ White. So PJ, yeah, so if you redeem a digital sketch, Basically, I'll sketch it on stream, and then I will send you a screenshot. Usually I just send it via Discord if you're in Discord. If not, I think I could whisper you a link. That'd probably be the easiest way. I'll just make a little imager something. Hey Bribowette, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. Hope your Tuesday's going well. I am about to draw a woodpecker, specifically a northern flicker, because I think they're fun. Man, I sure hope I'm not getting a sore throat. I need to go get some tea. Yeah, usually that's how I do it, PJ. That's how I've done it for the people who've redeemed in the past. Can I just say, if you just do a search for the double-toothed barbet, you're gonna get so many cute little fluffy pictures in your search results. It's just gonna be overwhelming. And you're just gonna wanna draw everything like this, okay? Okay, I just want you to know. Here's what I'm looking at right now. Do you guys see the feisty prehistoric cuteness going on in these search results? They're so cute. Oh my gosh. I think this might be my new favorite bird, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's move on from the barbet, shall we? Before I just become too obsessed. Alright, northern flicker it is. If anyone has a cool, I'm trying to say woodpecker that you're aware of. I am familiar with the ones that I've seen in person. I know there's some really cool tropical woodpeckers. I pinned a few in my Pinterest page. But if you have a cool one that you come across, feel free to type the name in chat so we can, it's bright, so we can look it up. Oh my gosh. Look at the northern flicker. Look at the back of its head. Hold on. Everyone see, do you see this heart shape on the back of the northern flicker's head? Tell me that's not cute. For as destructive as it is. It's so cute. Okay, anyway. Cardinals and blue jays. I miss those. Those are corvids, actually. Well, the blue jay is a corvid. Not the cardinal. I think a cardinal is is it a passerine? It's some type of passerine, I think. Yeah, here's this really cool, like brown crested, chestnut crested woodpecker, I think. Yeah, blue jays are corvids. I don't know what this is called, but it's pretty. It's a very unique looking woodpecker. Be careful when you click on Pinterest. If you type in woodpecker, a lot of times you get hoop birds because they look a whole lot like these woodpeckers, but they are not in the same family at all. They're in a totally unrelated family. Ooh, a flameback. What? What is this? Flameback woodpecker. Check this guy out, guys. Greater flameback. Wow, what a name. Black grumped flameback. Ooh. These are pretty. Where do you live? Oh man, you guys, hold on. I need to go take a look at my throat. It's like hurting really bad. I think I swallowed like a chip or something. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Excuse me. I hope I'm not. I'm so paranoid I'm gonna get sick. I'm about to have to fly again this weekend. And I'm very afraid. I'm so afeared. Disappeared into. Also, it's getting extremely hot. I may have to turn on the AC in a little bit. It's gonna be in the 90s today. But I'm afraid it's gonna be really loud. Also, sorry for this weird lighting. It's so dark in here without light, but okay. Looks like we have an ad coming up in about 2 minutes, folks. So brace yourselves. This will be the once an hour ad break. It's a 3-minute ad break, so I'll use that time to stretch. I might go get some tea. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. But let's do like a group 3-minute break here in a second. I'm gonna leave it on this little toothy guy. Yeah, I miss blue jays and cardinals. They don't really come this far north or west. At least they don't come to this part of the country here in the US. So I only really see cardinals down in Texas. Yeah, I think it must have just been a weird chip. I don't know. Yeah, maybe some tea for sure. Blue jays and corvids in general, mimics. Yeah, they are. You heard a blue jay quacking. Yeah, they're really clever little birds. There's a lot of really cool videos of like ravens and crows and magpies able to mimic quite a few things. It's very cool stuff. I think mockingbirds can too. I don't believe that they're corvids, but they're also mimics. Okay. Totally forgot to post that I was live, so that's also a thing I need to do. All right, looks like we have 3 seconds until the ad starts, so start your stretching, get your water, get your tea, and let's regroup in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna do my stretches here. If anyone doesn't have ads, feel free to stretch with me. You guys know the drill though. We're doing our carpal tunnel stretches. So point your hand down, pull toward you gently, hold for 10 seconds, keep your arms straight if you can. You can also push against a wall, kind of raise your wrist to kind of increase the difficulty of the stretch, you know, if that's a little bit easier for you. But it's kind of awkward for me, so I'm just gonna do this. This feels easier. The ad already ran for you. Oh really? Did I miss the ads this whole time? I thought it said they were just now starting. I don't understand Twitch ads. They are confusing. Confusing as heck. You love burbs. Burbs are great, Isel. There's so many too. It's like hard to keep track, you know? Like I said, every time we do a stream where we study birds or bugs of any kind or fish, there's just so many animals in those groups. It always makes me feel like I need to make more specific reference categories for them. The ad also ran for you. I don't get it. I shouldn't have pre-roll ads on. I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys know more about Twitch than I do, but like, I thought if I had the 3 minutes of ads once an hour that it eliminates pre-roll ads. Probably. I probably did, Amaze. That's a thing I do often. Because I hadn't seen the warning, so maybe I just thought it was the warning. Maybe the ads already happened. If the ads already happened, then you know what? Sorry that I talked through them, because I'm a pro streamer, guys, and I read things thoroughly. And I definitely don't just skim when I look at stuff. I'm sorry. One day I'll be better at this, maybe. Not today, though. Clearly not today. The starlings in your house now make guinea pig squeaks because of your... Oh my gosh, you had 19 guinea pigs? Holy cow. I would love to hear a starling making a guinea pig squeak. What a funny adaptation. Hey Mirror Stepper, how you doing? By the way, I don't know if I said hi. Twitch ads are, thank you, they are unpredictable. Nuthatch fledges, aww. We have a nuthatch around our apartment. I had to take my feeder down actually, because the HOA lady was trying to trap mice and putting out poison traps, and I was just like, ugh, I hate this. I don't want to attract any squirrels or anything, rodents, anything to this area, so put all the bird feeders away. And I've been seeing less birds, of course, because the feeders aren't out. Which is sad, but hopefully once she patches the dang hole in the boiler room, I can put them back up. Anyway, so I've been missing that, but while we did have feeders, I was seeing pretty regularly a nuthatch. I'm not gonna lie, it was not my favorite animal just because it would always take the darn seed. It would like dig through everything and pull out all the other seeds and just throw them all over the ground and waste them. So it could find like one sunflower seed or something and it would go store that in the tree. So it would like tear up our feeder and then fly around the apartment to this window, and I can see there's like a tree right outside this window, and it would just, I would always watch it just upside down, taking that little seed it had just taken and like shoving it underneath bark. I'm sure that whole tree is just little seeds underneath all the bark. Okay, I do want to do this woodpecker, but I also want to do a northern flicker. Let's do a handsome little northern flicker first. This is a good one. Piciformes? Bird poison? No, not a bird poison. They put out rodenticide, unfortunately. And so I just put away the feeder so that it wouldn't attract squirrels and rabbits and things that can get into rat poison, because I just hate that. We tried so hard to tell her not to, like, we were not happy. But we can't, like, ultimately it's her property. We're just renters. It's really frustrating. But yeah. I just haven't, so I put the feeder away, just trying to help reduce the amount of attracted to the area. All right, here's a gorgeous little northern flicker. Let's do this one. I didn't really like the pictures I had pinned. Let's do this guy. Little northern flicker. If you've never seen a northern flicker before, they're actually quite large. They're like the size of a dove. In fact, I know people who've mistaken them for doves before. If you're not quite sure what you're looking at, you can definitely easily mistake it for a dove. But I think they have pretty distinctive markings and colors. There's a lot of like reds and oranges and pinks. They have this really like pale pinkish color to like their whole frame. And then of course these bright yellow tails. I'm just gonna trim this slightly. There's a lot of unnecessary space in this image when I just need the burb. Just the burb, please. Oh, okay, Isel, thanks for lurking and thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good stream. Okay. Go. Oh, thank you, Maze. Yeah, you guys should all go follow Isel. Isel is fantastic. Wonderful artist, wonderful person, wonderful streamer. You'll have a good time hanging out with Isel. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Chris, right? Man, we are getting close on this goal. We're at 92%, folks. I really do think we're gonna make it. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm getting nervous about this whole play a game on Twitch thing. I'll talk about on Discord like when we're gonna do the poll, and I'll kind of finalize the game options and sort of figure that out. I did talk to my roommate about it, so she knows. So I'll just have to find a Sunday that it works for her. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. It'll be fun. I'm sure it will. I'm just being a big baby. Just ignore me. I do that sometimes. I'm working on it. You know, I'm a work in progress. I'm working on a lot of things. Alright, let's try to be responsible artists for this one and actually draw, by we, I mean me, obviously. And actually draw the shapes I always talk about. I'm mostly worried that I won't be interesting. Also, okay, so I'm not mostly worried. I am a little bit nervous about opening myself up to game Twitch. Like, maybe bad sides of game Twitch, but like Twitch at large. Just like a larger population of possible viewers, I feel like increases the chance of possible attracting of bad attention. But other than that, I'm not necessarily worried about the game itself, but I also just don't know that I'll be that interesting to watch play a game. And I also am a little worried that I'm gonna have dumb focus face. Cause like, I don't know. I'm not used to playing games with people watching me. So like, what if I make a dumb face the whole time? Please tell me, guys, if I make a dumb face. Hopefully we'll play games where it's, I don't know. We'll see what I think a lot of people do seem to want to watch me play Katamari Damacy. But we'll make a poll. We'll make a poll. Hard to pick. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how people like do chat and game. It seems like you'd need superior focus powers or something. You're already here. How much? Yanni, whatever. You're fine. My goodness. No. My chat's awesome. And I don't want to ruin it. I think that's part of what I'm afraid of. I don't want to ruin a good thing, you know? Like, what if I invite the demons of chat? Help. What if they find me and then they decide to bother me? And because I've seen some like crazy things on Twitch, right? Like there's people who just get a kick out of like harassing streamers, and sometimes especially female ones. I don't know. I'm just overthinking it, I think, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It'll probably go fine, and then if it goes fine, we'll probably do it again. I'll just continue to be nervous until it happens, that's all. Thank you for tolerating my nerves, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way that I am. I'm also sorry that I can't seem to paint. What is going on? Why is this happening? There we go. Okay. One of the world's best Fortnite player streams. He absolutely crushed Dan chats. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Yeah, how do you do all of that? Yeah, to be fair, like the arting and chatting, I think, I don't know. I think I go through phases where some streams I feel like I'm more productive than others, and I don't mind getting distracted by chat when I kind of expect to when I'm streaming. It's like that's part of it, is just like socializing a little bit. And so I don't mind as much. And I still feel like overall I'm fairly productive with art, Twitch, and streaming. Like, honestly, there's been plenty of times where just having, like, knowing that you guys or that somebody in chat is like looking at me and watching me do art, it just like keeps me focused and kind of forces me to work through creative problems that I would otherwise avoid. Because I'll just be like, oh, this is too hard, or my brain doesn't feel like thinking about this right now, I'm gonna do something else. But knowing that there's people there expecting me to finish something, or at least in my head, you know, I don't know how many expectations there actually are of me. Probably none, but please, by all means, have very low expectations. But just that, like, thought of somebody expecting me to finish something is sometimes enough to just nudge me over the edge of making me figure something out, which is helpful, you know? So I think, but with gaming, I don't know, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll be curious to see. And if anyone has other games you'd like to suggest, the list is still being formed. You can go check it out in the questions section of the Discord. It is pinned to the top of that chat section, so you can find it easier to see what's already been suggested. Yeah, okay. Look at these cool patterns. I love the stripy dots. I love how these striped patterns, almost like the dots are layered in a way that looks like a stripe, and then they kind of fade into actual dots on the body. So interesting. And of course you have this gallant little black patch on the chest. Lovely, lovely. Alright, coloring. You only see those because the millions of smooth and uneventful streams don't make headlines. It's true. No, you're not. You're absolutely right. Train wrecks sell papers, as I always say. You're always gonna hear about the worst things, for sure. But I have seen some of it. Like, I've been present for a few of these, like, hate raids and, like, watching people send people after streamers. Like, it's really weird. There's just some, there's unhinged people out there in the world, and sometimes they're on Twitch. And most of it, honestly, is I just don't want to put more work on you guys as mods or chat. I don't want to make this like an uncomfortable chat. We'll see. I know that I'm definitely being overly concerned. It's probably not going to happen. It's just, I think having seen it a few times, I'm like, okay, so it like does happen. Like it's not a non-issue. Like it's not a non-existent possibility. Even to smaller streamers, exactly. That's what surprised me, Mirror Stepper. I was like, I expected that to be like something that would only happen to like big streamers, but yeah, like it does happen to smaller streamers, and it's so weird. I don't understand why people. Is your life that empty that's how you? I mean, yes. I guess the answer must be yes, and that's sad. That someone's life is so empty that that's how they have to get their joy. Is being a problem. I don't know. Anyway, not gonna get into human psychology or anything here, but it's It's just, it's not something I want to have here. I don't want to be on anyone's radar, because I know that those people tend to run in packs, for lack of a better phrase. Don't want them to tell all their crazy friends, hey, come bother this streamer, she doesn't know what she's doing, she doesn't know how to do anything on Twitch, she won't know how to stop us. Like, that's kind of what I feel like. Anyway. Look at these cool stripy patterns though, guys. Getting back to the burbs. The Art of DHT, welcome on in. You finished making a video game. Oh, that's super cool. Wow. How'd that go? How'd you do that? Yeah, you're right, Amaze, for sure. Oh my gosh! What's happening? Art by Zevesta. That's a huge raid. Thank you. And it was terrifying also. Thank you for the terrifying raid. Hi guys, I'm drawing burbs. How was your stream? Were you making some art? Hold on, I'm not prepared. Speaking of not knowing how to Twitch, how do I get to the place where I can see this? Small raid, don't mind us. No, it's a big raid. Yeah, come on in. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here. Wow. How did your stream go? If you are, oh my gosh, there's so many people in chat suddenly. Don't mind me while I just shake and sweat slightly. We're drawing, I don't know how to say it, Piciformes? I don't know. But it's like woodpeckers and toucans and puffbirds. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow, Art by Zevesta. You weren't even following me and you rated me. That's so kind. And Ross is totally cool. Yes, you are. Thank you for that totally cool follow. Art by Zevesta, if you were making art and you have any art you'd like to share, I always like to show the art that people make on stream as long as it's work safe. Oh my gosh, you guys are too kind. Thank you so much for those follows. GameShack _ thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, come on in, come on in. What is the eyes? Yes, hop in. The Ghost Egg, wow, you guys have great names. Casimuse? Muse? Sorry, I'm not great at saying names. How is everybody? Pumpkin Hats. Oh my gosh, these names. To be announced. That's also a great name. How are things? How are things? Oh, Helena! Hey, hey, hey! I know that name. Welcome on in. How are you? It's good to see you. Lils. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. And Casimuse. Hello, hello. Thank you for that follow. Let me show you what I do while I scroll down and figure out how to Twitch on my tiny setup here. Hold on. I'm a little unprofessional. We're at my home studio today, so I'm not in my actual studio, but I did finally make a raid folder here. Oh, it's so bright, sorry. To show you guys, and I'm gonna make this less bright somehow, to show you what I do. So a lot of what I do is like digital paintings like this, but in the mornings, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I do warm-up sketches, which is what we're doing right now. And then at the end of my stream, anyone who draws along with me and does studies, we will show their work on stream. So it's kind of a fun draw along. I like doing it. Today, somebody in chat requested woodpeckers, so we're doing the whole family, including woodpeckers, which I think is Piciformes. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I'm a little flustered. I get a little flustered when I get rated. But I'd love to see what you guys are up to. Yes, remember to breathe. Thank you. I do need that reminder. Yes, please share a work in progress. Let me see if I can figure out how to find your link, if you've got one. Oh, thank you so much for choosing me for that raid. It's so nice of you, Vesta. I would love to see what you do. While I wait for a link from you, I'll just kind of flip through some of the work that I do. I'm trying to get into illustration. I'm trying to be a book illustrator, and I'm just sort of streaming that process here on Twitch. I do digital paintings of all kinds. I'm working on my portfolio right now. I'm about to pitch to agents and art directors and things this week. I'm kind of doing the research. I'm just trying to get it done this month, but I've been traveling a lot in July. But these are just some pieces that I've worked on stream. So if you like watching painting, you can hang out and see some of this. I also do creature design. So sea slug dragons, we do this once a month. We look at a sea slug like this little guy right here. And then we'll design a dragon or kind of a creature-y dragon. Sometimes they look a little less dragony, based off of sea slugs. So if you like looking at animals and learning, thank you so much for that follow. Oops, I can't read that name. I closed the window because I'm real good at Twitch. One for all. Oh, and the ghost egg. I think I missed you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. So yeah, this is kind of what I do. I also do sculpting. I don't think I have a picture of a sculpture here. In my studio, if you look at a VOD, I was looking at the Piciformes I sculpted recently. So we do sculpting streams. I might be doing some traditional media streams sometimes if I can get the nerves up to do that. Thank you guys for being here. How is everybody? Lively AC, oh my gosh, thank you for that follow. Thanks. Oh, I'm trying to get better. Oh wait, I see a link. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You guys, everybody, did we give a shout out already to Art by Vesta? You guys, look at these textures. Holy cow. Oh, I love it so much. Am I following you? Hold on. I'm still kind of trying to meet artists here on Twitch, so thank you so much for choosing me. I would love to, yeah, not. Well, I'm glad I've met you. Thank you so much. I'm honored to have you rate in and choose me for a target. But yeah, we might be doing some more traditional art streams coming up sometime soon. You guys, look at the texture in this. Oh, see, these are the kind of environments that I want to be able to paint. I'm working on my environments. That's part of why we do these warm-up streams. I'm trying to get better at stuff with like lighting and being able to draw all kinds of stuff. Yeah, wow, this is gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing this works in progress. This is really cute. Look at the little burb. You guys, look at this art. Look at this art. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much for being here. I love the vibes of this entire piece. This is cute too. Holy cow. We actually did amphibians for a study recently. Man, if you guys aren't following Art by Zavesta, don't be like me and be the last one to find out. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, thank you, Geiger86, for that follow. You guys are too kind. Holy cow. I just hit my 1,500 follower goal yesterday, and you guys are already pushing me up past that. Thank you, thank you. You guys, our Twitch is lovely. Also, I just realized I'm just so good at Twitch that it's been an hour and a half, and I just now realized my now playing part of my thing is broken. Sorry about that. Now you can actually see what the songs are. I'm really good at this whole Twitch thing. I'm a real pro. Let me tell you what. Let me show you, I guess, a few other warm-ups that we've done, and then we'll get back to it. What's in the June? Let's see what we did in June. Oh wait, this is the June one. Oh no, did I just freeze my critter? Oh, there we go. So we've done everything from like figure drawings to like objects like shoes. What's in here? Clouds. We did a cloud study. I need to do another cloud study. Clouds are really complex, but I really want to learn more about how to make these kind of unique looking clouds. Didn't quite finish all of them that day. Let's see, fire and stone. I'm trying to get better, like I said, at my environmental drawings. So yeah, if you like doing stuff like that, we do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyone who wants to is welcome to participate. And like I said, at the end of stream, we will show, these are derpy crocs, guys. We will show whatever you guys make here on screen. So anyway, I hope that's a good enough like overview of what I do here. Oh, don't look at the portraits. This guy drove me crazy. Just never mind. Don't look at this. Let's get back to, where's mine? Let's get back to the one I'm working on today. Anyway, today we are doing, yeah, woodpeckers and such, which I was just starting to color one when you guys popped in. So let's get back to that. And if anyone needs the Discord link, sorry, I'm way behind on chat also. Let me catch up. I get flustered. I apologize. If anyone wants to draw along with me, we have about 20 minutes left, and then I'll be showing everyone's work who decided to draw along on screen. So as long as it's a study, it doesn't have to be a woodpecker or a toucan or anything like that. It doesn't have to be a bird. It could be whatever you'd like. As long as it's work safe, I'll be happy to show it on stream. And we just kind of try to learn together. So my motto is let's get the bad drawings out. The whole idea being that a lot of artists know that we should be doing reference studies and we just don't because we're busy, we make excuses. And we call it the art gym. So it's like, you know, you have to have accountability buddies to go to the gym. So it's like, you know, I kind of need accountability to like show up to the art gym and actually do this stuff because this is the muscle building of being an artist. This is how you train your brain and train your observation eye and learn how to make better work is by studying from life. So anyway, sorry, it was a long and rambly, nervous intro. I'm gonna start drawing now. Let me scroll down to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Less dragony, more creature. How are you doing, Helena? Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. Yeah, really nice work. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for choosing me. Blue Skittle, hey, good to see you, Skittle. How you doing? I need to redo my overlay. You're new to digital art, Geiger. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying. We did a vehicle stream the other day, Vesta. Do you prefer Zuvesta or Vesta? I want to make sure I'm trying to be better at saying people's names right. But yeah, I need to get better at lots of things. especially mechanical things. It's very intimidating. Yeah, anyone's welcome. Like, we have all kinds of skill levels that join in on these, so please don't feel anybody like you have to be somebody who's already drawn before. We have everything from beginners to pros that join us, and I'm kind of peeking ahead on the warm-up arts in the Discord, and holy cow, you guys, I'm so excited. You've all been extremely prolific while I've been sitting here being flustered and chatty. So thank you for participating. Yeah, exactly. How can you draw anything from memory if you haven't practiced drawing it? Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Okay, let me scroll down. Thank you for the hydrate, Blue. I do need that reminder sometimes. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna scroll down quickly and see if I missed anything. Helen, I'm glad you're doing well. We're all just a bunch of, yeah, I'm so nervous when I get rated. Sorry guys, it's probably not my best self. Just fair warning, I can be a lot and I get chatty sometimes, so. She prefers Frog Lady. Most people call you Zevi. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not like saying a name you hate or something. What software do I prefer? So I'm working in Krita right now. If you're just getting started with digital, I honestly recommend Krita as a beginner. It's free, it's easy to use, it's got a pretty high amount of functionality, to be honest. I'm a recent convert, I will admit, to Krita. Amazing Fan15, our lovely mod here, tried for years. He's also an artist, folks. Give him a follow if you're looking for more new artists here on Twitch, but he finally talked me into giving Krita a try, and so I mostly use it for my sketching streams. To be honest, I do still prefer Psy, like original Psy for sketching, but it's kind of an out-of-date program at this point, and I just like the way the sketch tool, the ink tool works. And then Clip Studio, that's the one I'm using currently. Occasionally I do still have to use Photoshop, which is not my favorite. I do have a webcomic, actually. I think I forgot to tell you guys about that. But there's this one brush that I can't replicate in any other art program. Oh, Maze beat me to it. Look at you. My goodness, so fast. A round of applause for Maze, guys. He's way too good at this. Thank you so much, Maze. There's just this one brush that I can't quite find a comparable texture for. And let me just click my drift link if I can. Oh my gosh, I broke my chat again, you guys. Why am I so bad at Twitch? Help. Please send help. That I can't quite get the same texture. So I've just clicked a random page from Drift. Here's my comic Drift, but you see these like rough textury, it's like this, does this neat flippy thing whenever I press hard on it, and it just creates these really fun textures. And I have a hard time, and I can bust out a page like this in like 2 hours. And so it just works really well for me, and I can't get this brush to work in Clip Studio. It doesn't have the same rotational pressure that Photoshop has. I need to get my hands on maybe an older copy of Photoshop, so I don't have to worry about having my images taken when I use Photoshop, which is frustrating. I literally only want Photoshop for the publishing functionality, like a few conversion things that I can do with it, vectors, and this brush. That's frankly what I use Photoshop for. So I don't recommend Photoshop, but there are things that you can do easily, quickly, and well in Photoshop that are hard to do in other programs. And I do also really prefer still the way that the overlay layer works in Photoshop. I know that's oddly specific, but like, anyway, you asked what I like to use, so those are the things. Anyway, how did my chat get so far behind? Holy cow. The printing, I know. I will say I did just upgrade to Clip Studio EX, and there are some really good publishing options there. It was expensive. I paid like $150 for it, and I'm still upset about it. But I think it's worth it in the long run. I bought the single, like I own this license for it, so at least I won't have to worry about future updates or anything, hopefully, messing that up. It's really hard to find a good one-time buy art program right now. I've heard good things about Affinity. Is anybody an Affinity user? Vesta, if you know how to do that, I have edited, and I've had so many other people try to edit this brush for me. I think what it comes down to is, like, yes, you can have rotation, but something about the brush in Photoshop, it just totally breaks. I'll show you if you want to see. We can get to the weeds a little bit. I get into the weeds sometimes. I like talking art. That's half of the fun of this. Let's open Clip Studio and I'll show you what I mean. because basically when I resize the brush in Clip Studio, it totally breaks the whole brush. Like instead of keeping its shape, when I resize it, it like spaces out the bars and it becomes like this weird. So that's one of the problems that I have with it in Clip Studio, and I can't figure out how to fix it. But it is also just the, where's my drift brush? Yeah, see it's like broken right here. And I don't remember, yeah, it's way too broken. Let's see if I can restore the default. Every once in a while I try to, yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't even look right at all. So it just looks like a ribbon brush in Photoshop or in Clip Studio, and then when I resize it, like if I make it bigger, it just like separates the bars. It's like not doing the thing it's supposed to do. It's very strange. There's the rotation I've tried many times to fix. This is not the one that I've tried to edit it on. I've got, like I said, this is my backup studio. I've tried to experiment to get it to work correctly, but it still just breaks when I resize it. Like it doesn't do the thing. I've tried so many times. So I can get a little bit of that rotation right here, but again, the breakage is problematic. Yeah, I've got so many attempts at fixing this. It just doesn't do it. But yeah, if anybody knows how to, anyway, it's really frustrating. Particle size, yeah, I've messed with that too. Listen, I'll drop it, if anyone wants to play with it, I will drop the brush in my Discord. I've got a file of like the brushes I have saved from Photoshop. They're free brushes I got from who knows where a million years ago, probably on DeviantArt. I don't know where the original source was. But it's a really fun texture brush. And here, you know what, since we just looked at how it breaks in Clip Studio, let me go ahead and show you how it works in Photoshop. Avert your gaze, amaze. I know Photoshop is triggering. It's a little bit of bad relationship PTSD vibes going on with Photoshop for a lot of people. So just, you know, at least it's the 2020 version. I've managed to fix this computer where it won't upgrade past that, but it's still not. So I think this is the AI safe version actually. But yeah, so here is the drift brush. No, that's not the drift brush. Here's the drift brush. So here's what it's supposed to do. I hate this color, sorry. Anyway, so you can see it is kind of ribbony, but it's just got this great texture, and then when I press, I'll make it bigger so you guys can see. When I press, it does this nice rotating ribbon thing. And it kind of breaks a little bit, which adds a lot of fun texture. Like when I try to go in and like do fur or something, it's like this really fun, I don't know, I can't get it, like, do you see how it kind of curls at the end? It just makes it really fun to draw like furry critter shapes, you know, like, anyway, just gonna quickly sketch out like a lion or something. But hopefully this makes sense. But if anyone knows anything about fixing this brush or wants to try their hand at it, I will post this brush I'll like export the brush and post it in Discord if anybody wants to take a whack at it. I've tried, Amaze has tried to fix it in Krita. I can't remember, I probably already posted this link, but there's my Discord if anybody wants to join. No pressure though, I know everybody and their mom has a Discord, so. But do you see how it just makes these fun, like, I don't know, I really like this texture, and it's really fun for making like rocks and things. Really nice stark edges. I'm sure I could find a similar brush somewhere. It's just until I find a similar brush, I'm not going to be able to make the same textures for drift. And so I worry, you know, about the style being just drastically different. Anyway, the Kyle Webster brushes, I have all those too. Yeah, those are really good. I'm sure there's something out there. If anybody runs across a brush for CSP that works like that, let me know. I would be hyper interested. I've tried a lot. It seems like there should be a way, right? But I've heard of other people who use brushes like this that rely on rotational pressure to imply like opacity. I think it's something about how the particles work differently in CSP than Photoshop, because I've had a few brushes break. They don't all translate smoothly from Photoshop to CSP. Some of them do, but a lot of them, at least the ones I use, don't seem to. And so that's been a little bit of a frustration. But It's okay. I'm sure there's a solution, or I'll just have to get used to using brushes that work differently, you know? Photoshop is quickly becoming just a non-option for a lot of us. Yeah, I just tinker. It is confusing, for sure. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do a toucan. I haven't done a toucan yet. And these are also in the family. And by the way, if anyone's wanting to draw some of these critters, we do have so bright. The link to my Pinterest page that has like all my art references. I try really hard to curate them to make sure that they are not AI generated, because I know that's a huge problem on Pinterest. A lot of the photos on my Pinterest are actually photos I've either personally taken, at least some of them, like the landscapes, or they're photos I've had on my hard drives and carried from computer to computer since like 2002. So they're extremely pre-AI. They should just be photographs. So if you'd like to pop in there and find something to draw from, I try to keep it pretty secure. I like this squatty little guy. Curl-crested Akari, surely. Hold on, what is this? Look at this. Look at this critter. This is the cutest little squatty toucan I think I've ever seen. Look at him. Looks like a cartoon. I think it's called a curl-crested Arakari. Curl-crested Arakari. Let's make sure. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so tiny. It's like a little shoulder toucan. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Hold on, here's a picture of it next to it. Oh my gosh, sorry. I did not mean to click that YouTube video. I literally just wanted to show you the clip of the YouTube. See, look at it. Look how little it is. Just like a little guy. It's like a little parakeet. Anyway, I'm gonna draw this one. Yes, you're not a Persiac toucan. I know, he's so cute though. Look at it. All right, let's do one more study. So if anybody wanted to participate with the sketch along part, like if you want me to look at your art on screen, we're gonna do that in like 5 minutes or so, however long it takes me to do this. I'll probably do a quick color study because I do like the colors in this guy a lot, and I need to familiarize myself more with Krita brushes, which I'm also in the market for good Krita brushes. So if anybody has a Krita brush that they love or a set that they found, the defaults are pretty good, but it'd be cool to find some more. Well, let's see, what undercolor? Let's do like this reddish undercolor. I do like to keep sort of an underpainting. Yeah, right? Imagine if half of your overall height is just nose. Man, what a cool group of birds. I'm really glad that, I think it was Paleontologist VA that requested this sketch study today, so thank you for that. It's been really interesting looking at all these. I had no idea toucans and woodpeckers were in the same order. They're not in the same family, they're more distantly related, but they get grouped together in Piciformes. I'm not sure how to say the name, to be honest. Still, no one has told me, and I'm just going to keep saying Piciformes. I have not looked up a phonetic pronunciation, but it's been really fun to learn about these guys. Hold on, I need to actually draw this. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Shaylers. I appreciate that follow. I apologize that I'm a little jumpy, guys. I do have a jump scare counter also, if anybody wants to claim those jump scares. It does happen from time to time. Look at that. Oh, what a character. This beak shape. What a good shape. If you sent your, I think you may have, but please feel free to link them again. And Boombox145, thank you so much for that follow. I can't remember if I updated my follower goal or not. Did I do that already? Am I slightly organized for once? Probably not. I can't even see that. Oh well, I probably didn't. But thank you. No, listen, Blue, if you've got something that you think would be, if there's stuff that you use, you make beautiful work. By the way, anybody who's not already following a Blue Skittle, make sure you do that before you leave. Fantastic environmental painter. Very inspiring stuff. Always enjoy hanging out on those streams. But yeah, if you have a link that you want to share, I think I remember you telling me about that. Maybe I can't remember if I downloaded them yet. I may have bookmarked them, but feel free. I'm sure it'd be a great resource for a lot of folks. Amaze, do you have some critter brushes that you like? I know you use critter a lot too. I'm trying to get my my basic shapes and structures in here, but I'm not doing a great job today. I think I'm starting to think, Blue, that you have, but I probably forgot to download them, so don't feel if you want to resend them. Let's see. I feel like I missed something in chat. Hold on. Yeah, the Clip Material Store. Okay, does anyone else have this problem with Clip Studio? You're talking about the Material Store, Vesta. I feel like anytime... Oh my gosh. Wow, that one got me way too hard. I'm so sorry that I just flailed like a cartoon character on stream. Struble, was that Struble? Who was that? Hold on. Struble, thank you so much for that terrifying raid. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Why did I do this? I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, thank you for that raid, Struble. We're just talking about our programs and painting and how I'm a Twitch noob, and welcome in. How are you? No, it's okay. The startling is part of the appeal, I think, for some people. I mean, we have a whole jump scare counter, which if nobody used that yet, feel free to grab it. Oh, gotta wait for my heart rate to slow down. Yeah, darn near every raid, yeah. Well, here's the problem. So here's why this happens. I'm a weirdo. I can't do headphones. They bother my ears. I can wear them for maybe 30 minutes and then they drive me crazy. So I have to basically keep my desktop volume or my music volume low so that I can not get a ding from my microphone picking up my copyright music that I play. Because I have to be able to listen to music while I draw. It's just a requirement. I tried doing the royalty-free music for years. It's actually part of why I stopped streaming, was because I was tired of listening to that while I was trying to draw. It's just like I can't. I have to listen to things that I know the words to. But in order to do all of that, I have to keep my alerts volume. Like, my desktop volume is high, but my music is... Anyway, it's a whole thing. Welcome in. How was your stream? Do you have any art to share? Please share. Yeah, listen. I did find some over-the-ear headphones, but my Bluetooth isn't working on my studio computer. I still need to set that up. So until that gets fixed, I have to do it this way. So enjoy the jump counter while you can. Yeah, if you've got anything that's work safe to share, please let me know. There is a way to have different music play on stream while you listen to other sound. So I do have that set up for the VODs, Charzia. But I'm trying, I want you guys to enjoy music too. Or maybe you hate my music. That could be a possibility. Either way, I have it so that the VODs you hear work safe music. I have that track recording. But yeah, I'm sure there's probably something better I could be doing. But at least for some people, I think that's the whole reason they hang out with me, is they just wait for me to get a jump scare. Not gonna name any names, but they know who they are. Work safe. Yeah, I do try to keep things family friendly and work safe. But even if you don't have something that you did from stream today that you want to share, just if you have a link like to Instagram or anything like that. Yeah, Helena's like, that's all I'm here for now. Golganek, hey! Cenozoic Theropods, exactly here. Let me show you the rest of them. Look at this guy. This is a double-toothed barbet. Is it not the cutest, most prehistoric looking borb you've ever seen? Like, this looks like a little dinosaur friend right here. So cute. Sorry, my heart rate's still going a little bit. You shared some on Discord. That's awesome, Geiger. Yeah, I'll take a look for sure. Isn't it cute, Golganek? I'd never heard of this creature before today. And then we found a bearded one too. This one looks really neat. So we were doing does anyone know how to say this? Piciformes? Yeah, links are great, Struble, thank you. I'm sorry to be so constraining. I do have kids that watch sometimes, and family members, and potentially people in the children's book industry, so that all of those things are reasons that I do try to keep it work safe, and generally PG-13 around here, most of the time pretty PG. So I appreciate the help with that. Aren't they cool, Nerd JQ? I know, right? Oh my gosh, Struble! This is 1, hilarious, and 2, adorable. Is this a little bunny mermaid? Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this cute thing that Struble drew. Look at it! Look at, I actually really like this tail. These are really cute little textures that you've got in here. What a coy little bun. It's so cute. Look, I like that you kept it so it's got two tails. It's got the bunny tail and the fish tail. So cute. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is adorable. This is adorable. I love it so much. And 718084, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. You guys go give Struble a follow if you aren't. Struble was actually part of Camp Chaos, was helping me out. Thank you so much again. I forgot, I don't know if I said that on stream. I was a little flustered if you didn't notice yesterday. But Struble, thank you again for being my little camp counselor ambassador. That was very helpful and nice of you to offer to do that. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys go give Struble a follow so you can watch some more cute art being made. And for anybody who wasn't here for Camp Chaos, the VOD will be up for 2 weeks. So if you want to go watch that stream, it's from yesterday. I am keeping those emotes in my little roster here. So if anybody wants to use any Camp Chaos emotes, just to have a few little hypees here from Art and Jest, I'm gonna keep those up till the end of till tomorrow. So once July's over, I'll go ahead and take them off. But Struble, this is so cute. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for editing it for me. You're a doll. I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you for hanging out yesterday again. And for rating. Thank you, just thank you. Just thank you. All the thank yous. I'm glad you had fun yesterday. That means a lot, seriously. I was exceptionally nervous about Camp Chaos for some reason. I don't know why. I just was. I'm just a nervous being sometimes. It just happens. Okay, let me finish this drawing and then we're gonna look at what you guys have been drawing. For anybody who just got in here from the raid, we're actually doing warm-up streams just like we did during Camp Chaos yesterday. We are looking at Piciformes, Paleontologist VA. You had a stuffed one of these? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Do you happen to know how to pronounce this, Michael? The Piciformes? Piciformes? I have no idea how to say it. This order, this whole grouping of animals, but we are drawing this group of animals today. We're learning about woodpeckers and toucans and barbettes, and they're all connected. They're all like cousins to each other, basically. Distant cousins. You were nervous also? Yeah. It's just, you never know what's gonna happen, you know? I was honestly more nervous that my stream would break. I've been having some tech issues at my studio lately. Internet going out randomly with unplanned outages and just computer crashing in the middle of stream. It was very nerve-wracking. I was like really worried that was gonna happen during my session. But it was really fun, and thanks if anyone's lurking who was here yesterday from Camp Chaos, thanks again. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. That was a lot of fun. And you can see those zygodactyl claws right here, guys, that we were talking about earlier, that this group of animals has. Zygodactyl, I forget how to spell it, but it basically just means they've got 2 toes in front, 2 toes in back, and they use them to hold on to things. Like owls have zygodactyl toes. It sounds like Piciformes tend to have them as well. And you can see those toes, like you can see the front 2 in orange right here, and then you can see in green, I'll just change the color real quick, on this back toe kind of curling around. I think there might even be another one right there. So you can see how it really helps them to latch onto these branches. So fun stuff. We were learning about that this morning. Yeah, from the owl, exactly. Got alert. Oh, that's okay. I know, right, Last Pixel? It's so hard not to look at pictures of birds and just animals in general. I need to start giving myself time limits when I go on Pinterest, to be honest. Oh, he's got a little leaf in his foot. Look at that. He's like holding lunch right there. That's cute. I like that. Okay, let's slap some color on this boy. And then we'll see what you guys have been doing. Ow, sorry, that was a big hiccup. Sometimes I get hiccups when my nerves are rattled. I feel like I'm getting better though, right? Right, Amaze? I wasn't nervous for as long this time during the raids, so that was good. Just tell me I'm getting better, please. Gonna warm up your dinner. Yeah, go eat food. If anyone needs to raid and run, don't feel like you have to hang out. I know that post-stream self-care routine is important. Amaze, please. Please tell me I'm getting better. Alright, maybe I'm not getting better. I thought I was. A little bit. A tiny bit. A marginal bit. A flattering? No, just don't answer. You've already answered enough. Your silence speaks volumes. Am I getting... I thought I was, but maybe not. I thought I was doing better. I remember the first time I got I got rated. I think I just like rambled. Well, yeah, maybe you're right. I think I do still ramble for about 20 minutes. Maybe, no, maybe 10 now. We've like halved the ramble time. The nervous ramble has decreased. We're gonna call that progress. So I'm coloring this one in a bit differently just to kind of play with texture. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's what we're doing. Am I getting more confident about my chest? No, that will never happen. I'll just go ahead and tell you that one right now, no. No, but I do feel like I'm less nervous, I would say, I think, about making a bad drawing on stream than I used to be. I think when I first, especially when I first started streaming, that was like the biggest fear I had, was like, oh no, what if I make a bad drawing in front of everybody and then everyone hates me and unfollows me? Like, and just like there goes all my hopes and dreams of being an artist. Like, you know, just normal thoughts that normal, non-worried people have about things. But I think that has really died down. Honestly, a lot of that is thanks to you guys just hanging out with me, frankly. Like I always say, I appreciate the lurks, I appreciate the follows, the chats. But yeah, you guys are all great. Oh, and if anybody is new, just got here, if you want to contribute, if you followed or if you are lurking and you have some bits of cheese, some channel points that you want to donate, chat is trying to talk me into playing a game here on Twitch, which is like, who does that, right? Like, why would you ever not draw art? Only make art on Twitch. Did you know Twitch is mostly an art platform? But no, if you would like to see that. I was being sarcastic, by the way, if anybody was unclear. I'm just nervous about getting Twitch, but thank you for that follow. Something pretty. Aw, it's a cute name. And Blue Skittle, thank you for contributing those bits. Skittle, let me double check. I think you may have texted me actually. Not text, DM'd me a link. Maybe not, I don't know. I feel like I'm having these vague memories. I'm getting confused. Maybe somebody else sent me a link. I'll look at it later. But let's see, if you are waiting around to share your work on stream, I'm gonna say we have 5 minutes. I'm gonna quickly rough this in, and it's not gonna get finished. It won't be something pretty, but it will be something finished. And then we're gonna look at what you guys are doing. And I'm also gonna drop my pen because I frazzle myself easily and all of that good stuff. And this, just to clarify, I know that I stream 2 days a week most of the time when I stream, or 2 times a day, I mean. But today is the stream where I only do one, so this will be the only stream for today, but I'll be back doing one in the morning and one... Oh, without the message because we aren't... Oh no, we're not friends. My goodness. I'm so sorry. Well, let me fix that. There. How dare. I always forget about the friends thing on Discord. If anyone's ever tried to friend me on Discord, I apologize. I get so many Discord alerts that I just don't pay attention. Do you mind, Skittle, if I link this to everybody? Is that okay with you? I think I do have this bookmarked. This looks really familiar because I love your textures. Is that okay with you? It's all good? I'm not sure if that's all good about the friends thing or about the brushes. Let me know. But yeah, if you guys use Krita. Here, how about this? I'll post it in my Discord under the resources section. About both. Okay, well here you go. I'll just put it in chat. It's easier that way, so I don't forget. Yeah, you guys, there's some great Krita brushes on there. Thank you, Blue Skittle. I'm gonna leave this tab up so I don't forget to download it. Because I think that's what happened last time. Does anyone else just have like a constant list of to-do things and they forget to do all of them? And then you just have a bunch of bookmarks on your browser that you never get to? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Super awesome of you. And of course, if anybody wants to donate to Blue Skittle's Krita, he is very worth it. Excellent, excellent artwork. You'd be supporting the brushes and more awesome art. He's very generously posted them for free, though, which is so kind. Let's see. Oof. Dino! Oh my gosh, thank you for that follow, friend. How you doing? I'm honored to have you in here with my humble bird stream. Do you know how to pronounce this name? Piciformes. Piciformes. I have no idea. Oh, it's okay, Nerdowito. I do that all the time. I hung out on somebody's stream once for like 6 months and then finally realized somehow I wasn't following them. I felt really bad. Don't even worry about it. It's totally fine. Welcome in. We are doing warm-up studies. So what I do on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in the morning for me here in Colorado, we look at reference and we talk about how to study from reference as opposed to copy. I pretty strongly feel that learning how to like train your observation eye is really helpful for everybody, not just artists. So we talk about how it's, you know, you're just becoming a more careful observer, which is important for science, it's important for art, it's important for music, writing, or just being a curious human. So if anyone is welcome to join in, I'm not just talking to you. But how's your day going? Good to see you. We are just about to do the part where I look at what everybody else was drawing here on stream. Got quite a few awesome bird pictures in the Discord, so I'm excited to look at those. Thank you to everybody who drew along with me today. You guys are keeping me accountable to actually doing this. I promise you I would not be working from reference if I didn't have people watching me expecting me to work from reference. So thanks for coming to the art gym this morning, everybody. Keep being my accountability buddies in art here. This is like one of those things all artists know they should be doing more of, and very rarely do we actually make time to do it. Google pronounces it Piciform. Okay, so Piciformes. Piciformes? Piciformes. Okay. Well, there we go. Thank you. Cool. Piciformes. Okay, Piciformes. That's a really funny name. What is up with you, Latin? I like it, I like it. Look at these colors, guys. Can you imagine like a creature design with these colors? They'd be so cool. These are very unusual. They're kind of like muted. And then of course I always wonder when I see birds especially, or insects or fish, and they have all these bright colors, it makes me wonder like how many colors can we not see? You know, like what do these creatures look like to each other? Or look like to an insect or something that can see in UV, like a mantis shrimp. Like holy cow. It's just, I just wonder, you know. Trying to think about all the colors or I guess things that we just can't perceive. Interesting stuff. I don't know if anybody's seen that documentary on UV, like animals, what they really look like under UV or something to each other. And you'll see all these really bland looking animals, like a brown spider or something, but then you look at it under UV and it's got all these spots and like crazy things going on. And so it's like, oh my gosh, what are we not seeing? I don't know, I like thinking about that stuff. All right. Gonna quickly brush this in. Camp stream yesterday was fun. Oh, Evil Turn Up, thank you so much. That means the world for me to hear that. Camp Chaos was a blast. What time is the one today? I need to check that out. I might be able to actually make it. Oh, we have an ad break. Sorry. Really good at Twitch. Totally saw that coming. Nope, I didn't. I didn't know it was happening. But if anyone does not have a cheese by their name, you might be stuck in an ad. But thank you for sitting that out if you do. And if you don't, that's okay too. I understand. Okay, finishing touches here. As soon as the ad, I'll keep working on this till the ad's over, and then we will look at what you guys did. And then we will find a cool art streamer to read into, hopefully. I'm sure there's something on. Art Twitch is vast. Don't forget to do your stretches also, folks. We haven't stretched in a while. I may have ignored a stretch command. Let's see. I missed something. Hold on. As seen on a t-shirt. Wait, what? My brain has too many tabs open. Yeah, I can relate to that for sure. Oh yeah, nor do we know. I was just curious about the pronunciation. I think it's Piciformes is what Mayor of Canada said. I just don't know how to pronounce Latin, and I was like, oh, scientist obviously knows all the science things. But I think we may have figured it out potentially, unless Google is wrong, which, you know, strong possibility these days. It's definitely hurt its own reliability with all the AI garbage, but whatever. Tech bro's gonna bro, I suppose. That's okay. I was just curious. Don't worry about it too much, Paleontologist VA. We are gonna wrap this up here shortly. Oops, apparently I drew on the same layer as the image. Well, there you go. Pro streamer, as always. I will try to, let's see, we're not going to be rating out just yet, Paleontologist VA, but thank you. Okay, there we go. I feel like the ads should be over. If they're not, we'll go slow. But I'm going to go ahead and look at what you guys did. So I'm going to head over to the Discord. So this is your audible alert. If you are wanting to have a piece entered into today's warm-up showcase, go ahead and drop it in Discord right now. And then I will go and show those on stream. Please do me a favor, though, and make sure that they are work safe. Whatever you drew from, whether it's a... Oh, thank you, Artsy Arden. Thank you so much for that follow. I really, really appreciate that. If you drew something other than birds, like if you did a figure study, just, you know, if you show the reference, if it happened to be a non-clothed figure study, just make sure that that's hidden. Or if you drew something else that could potentially be like super violent or something, just make sure whatever you're sharing is work safe, family friendly for the most part. I tend to run things around PG level here, so you know, I'm assuming if you're on Twitch and you're watching with a parent that you're at least a preteen, or at least close to a preteen. But, you know, just to be on the safe side with people watching from work, I want to make sure anything that's on my screens is work safe. So appreciate you guys helping me with that. But let's go ahead and look at what you guys did. So here's what I did today. I'm going to save, just in case we do have a computer crash, like that one time in the middle of stream. I did a couple color studies. It was hard. I didn't really plan on doing this many color studies, to be honest, but these are colorful birds. It's hard not to, you know? So it's a really fun group. But let's look at what you guys did. So I'm gonna go to the Discord. Thanks, Amaze, for posting that link. And let's check out what you guys have done. Oh my gosh, there's so many pretty birds in here. So first things first, we are gonna look at stuff that was posted since yesterday's warm-up stream. That is really bright. So that's how it usually works around here. If you are still working on yours right now and you're like, shoot, I want to finish, I want to be a part of it, don't rush. We're going to do another warm-up stream tomorrow morning. And so if you just finish yours at any point between now and the end of tomorrow's stream, then you can still put it in there and I'll still show it. So for example, Phoenix. Phoenix was participating in Camp Chaos yesterday and drew along, but didn't quite finish before the stream ended. So here are Phoenix's sketches from Camp Chaos yesterday. These are so good and so cute, Phoenix. Thank you so much for sharing. I don't know if you're still lurking or if you'll see this later. Hopefully you'll see that we love your work and we looked at your sketches. I love the shapes. It's so cool to see you drawing. I'm so used to seeing you doing crochet. If you don't already follow Phoenix, let me make sure I spell it correctly. But hey, Professor Oaks, oh my goodness, good to see you too. Phoenix, fire, element. Hopefully this is the right person. I'm really good at shouting out the wrong people sometimes. Let me just double check. Yeah, give Professor Oaks a follow too, guys. But we'll give Phoenix a shout out. Yeah, I think this is the right way to spell it. Yep, okay. Normally she does crochet, but it's been really cool to watch her do some sketching on stream and even joining us in our warm-up. So really awesome. Phoenix's daughter actually was drawing along with us yesterday evening. It was so cool to see her work. and she shared that with us on stream. So you can watch the VOD from last night if you'd like to. But Phoenix, if you end up watching this, I love your shapes. You have such good structure here. I can tell you're really looking at the reference, trying to study. Because again, you're not copying lines exactly. You've got your own flair here, but it's gorgeous. Oh, Delta Phoenix, another Phoenix. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. Thank you so much, and welcome. Pro streamer, guys. Real good at words. English is my first and only language. But anyway, Phoenix Fire Element, you did a great job. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. For anyone who missed Camp Chaos yesterday, we let chat choose the animals that we decided to draw. So chat chose a bear, a squirrel, and a deer. So that's what we ended up drawing yesterday, and these are some of the sketches that Phoenix did. So thank you for participating. Now we're coming into the birds from today. Charzia just kicking things off hard with this beautiful toucan. Holy cow. Check this out. In case I haven't said enough, Charzia, I love the way you handle color. Look at the sheen on these feathers. Holy cow, like it looks better than the reference. How do you do this? I want to watch you draw so bad. But I know I'm a broken record with that. I love your technique. It's really, really beautiful. I don't know if you have a link to your Twitter or your Twitch or anything. Or not your Twitch, your Twitter. Why does everything sound the same? English is hard. But you guys go click Charzia's name and follow her online, wherever the links are. Or actually, I'm so sorry, Charzia. I don't even know if I am using your right pronouns. I just realized. I hope I am. If I'm not, I apologize. But this is gorgeous. Excellent structure, excellent study. Beautiful colors, as always. Absolutely vibrant. I love the way you do lighting. The way you handle light is just my favorite. Fantastic. And Amaze coming in with those awesome sketches again. Always really solid on the line work here. Man. See, I was gonna do this picture actually, but then I saw these legs and I thought they might look weird when I drew them, so I didn't. So I'm glad that you tackled the harder image while I opted for the easier one. Yeah, Amaze, this is awesome. This is awesome. For anyone who doesn't know, our lovely mod Amazing Fan 15 also streams art on Twitch. So feel free to give him a follow, guys. He does a lot of character art, animation, very chill streams, very good music tastes. Highly recommend. How do you not go crazy going all the dots? Amazing. I know, so precise. Looks fantastic. Really, you got the head so spot on. I found that was actually really hard for me for some reason. These little theropods are intricate critters for sure. Well done, sir. Fantastic. And thank you for participating. And another one from Charzia. Charzia, look at this. Oh, I love it. I like that you did a little gradient on that undercolor too. That's nice. Great lines. Fantastic. Love this little beak is such a charismatic little feature. Love it so much. And the flow of your lines is really nice. How you implied all the fluffiness of this critter without drawing every single individual line. That's a really good way to do it, guys, if anybody is looking for art tips out there. Just, you know, just imply them. Sometimes that can be a lot easier. Well done. Very well done. Right, Golden Arc? It's so good. It's such a good line drawing. Somehow you get so much like weight and movement in your lines. Like this foot just feels so planted. Part of it is I think that you used that darker value to kind of make it look like there's a shadow. So that was really smart. But just yeah, the heaviness of the line too could be part of it. But yeah, your shapes are solid. So solid as always. Love it. Mochi! Oh my gosh, this is so good! Is this the colored pencil drawing you were talking about? Oh, I love seeing traditional media too. Every time somebody shares some traditional media work, I'm always like, I should really do more of that. I might get brave someday and bust out some traditional media on stream. Maybe in lieu of sculpting 1 month, we'll do that. But Mochi, this looks so awesome. What a cute little flicker. I love the blending that you did right here. The structure is great. I hope it was a good study for you. It sure looks like you did a great job with the study. The head shape, again, you guys are really nailing that woodpecker head shape. I don't know why that was so hard for me. and all the striping patterns. Love it. This is fantastic. Well done, and thank you for participating. A lot of good birds, I know. like a high number of high quality birds. What are these called? Amaze. Shoot, do you remember the name of these birds? These are also in this family, and I was so, like, it looks like a hummingbird, right? But it's like a skinny beaked little mini toucan. They're so cute. Are these the puff birds? I don't remember what these are. I pinned a few of them, but they're super cute. And you did a great job. Look at how expressive this pose is. You really captured the weight again of this little critter. Oh, these colors are so nice too. I'm glad you had fun with emoji. That's the whole idea, is that we have fun and we learn something. So that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Amaze, come on, you gotta calm down with your structural lines. They're too good. They're too good. Leave some line work skills for the rest of us, please. Please. I hope you're proud of yourself, Amaze, and give yourself some credit. I know, right? The shape is so good and the feather layering, like, and the fact that you just do it all with line. I don't know if that's like sheer determination or like just where you're more comfortable, but I'm always just amazed by you, Amaze, at what you tackle with line drawing. Oh, well done. Oh, thank you so much, Amaze, for grabbing Yanni's post. Thank you. Yanni, I'm so sorry if I missed this. But thank you, Amaze, for dropping that in the Discord. I would not have seen it otherwise. Yanni. Look at this parrot. Look at this. Yanni, another person that I desperately want to watch work. Am I preemptively following both of you in case you ever decide to stream? I don't think I am. Well, I'm fixing that right now. You know, just in case. Just to apply a gentle pressure. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oops. I almost muted someone. Hold on. I know, the eye is great. Look at I love the way that you do your textured, like, it's like almost a contour line. So for those who don't know what a contour line is, do you see how the way that Yanni is using the strokes, they kind of wrap around, they kind of imply volume in the beak? I love the way that the line, like the brush strokes that you use, how they just sort of like really define the shape of everything. Like they aren't just moving in a direction, but they're implying form. They're implying weight and mass, and you do it so effortlessly. Like, goals. It's goals right here, sir. Fantastic. And I'll just look at all that color variety right there. Hey, Azalace, welcome on in. We are admiring some beautiful birds, and yeah, I know we're 92% of the way on our game efforts here, or your game efforts, chat, I should say. I'm just the recipient, being drug along by chat toward the game side of Twitch, crying slightly. Not because I'm sad, just because I'm a little bundle of fear sometimes. Jacamar. Oh, it's a Jacamar. Okay, cool. Thank you, Paleontologist VA. Oh, and Amaze, a Paradise Jacamar. Cool. Yeah, if anyone's curious, that's the name of the bird that Amaze did right here. It's such a cool little creature. Thank you for reminding me what the name was. But yeah, this is a great parrot study. Just a great study in general. So amazing, right? Everyone's doing such a good job today. Holy cow. I know, right, Golganek? Yeah, it's incredible to watch. And here's the thing. If anyone's looking at this and you're like, wow, I could never do that. Like, I wish I had that talent. I wish I was just born being able to draw that. I'll give you a little secret. I'll tell you something. You know, get close. Nobody's born with this. I'm just gonna throw that out there. This is a skill. This is a skill you develop, and that's what we're all trying to work on here. It is just trained observation. You are training your eye to notice details, and you're training your hand to capture it, okay? So don't feel like you can never achieve it. That's part of why our mantra here, if I can just, I'll repeat it, you gotta get the bad drawings out. That's the whole purpose of these study streams. It's to, you know, start the journey of 1,000 bad doodles, as I've said before. Like, they say it takes 1,000 bad drawings to make one good one. You have to build that skill set. It's like anything. It's like somebody who's a master carpenter or a master gardener or a master whatever. That doesn't just happen the minute you're born. Like, these are years and years and so many hours of time spent learning these skills, and it takes effort, and not everybody wants to do it. A lot of people stop drawing when they're kids and never pick up a pencil again, but if you just start, you'll be amazed, especially as a beginning artist. You'll be amazed. Like, it's really addictive how fast you get better as you start learning how to draw and how to observe and how to study from life. It's really fun. So if anybody ever wants to try, that's part of what I'm hoping comes out of these sessions, is not just that we all, you know, go to the art gym, which I need to do, but I'm hoping that we can inspire people to make more art, especially in a time where it feels like a lot of art is sort of under attack. But I won't go into that anymore. But I think it's really important. And thank you, Yanni, for inspiring us all and for having such a wonderful image and for sharing it with us. Thank you, thank you. Fantastic, I love it. Oh, we gotta make sure my little griffin loves it too. Mochi, look at you coming in with another one. Ah, see, you're just making me want to bust open my colored pencils. If anyone has colored pencil tips, colored pencil actually intimidates me a little bit more than watercolor, because I feel like it's even harder to fix a mistake in colored pencil. It just doesn't erase well. You can't really like do anything over it, you know? And thank you for everyone who's watching and just encouraging all the artists here. I really appreciate that. Art is tough. Art's always tough. And it's really nice when people let you know you're doing a good job. So thank you guys for the likes on the images and just in chat for letting people know that they're doing a good job. Let me make sure I catch up on... Puffbirds aren't the same as those. No. But they're in the same family as... Wait, what is it? Piciformes, right? That's how you say it? It's all Maybelline. Let's see. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, thank you for encouraging us to practice. I am intimidated by colored pencils, yes. And look at what Mochi did. Oh, Mochi. Look at the shape here. What a smooth line. Really great proportions, honestly. Here, let's go back and look at, did you post the reference too? You don't have to post the reference, folks, but sometimes it does help. Just to see, you know, helps to see where you are coming from. But even if you don't, like even though we don't have the reference for Yanni, it's still cool to see what you guys are making. But yeah, you did a great job with the proportions, the colors. This is a very striking bird. Did you guys know that toucans are actually apparently omnivores? I guess recently it's been discovered that they do actually eat other borbs with those giant beaks. I had no idea. These are big murder machines on their face, apparently. Not just fruit. But yeah, great job, Mochi. And thank you for inspiring us all with your use of, too far. With your use of colored pencil and for sharing that with us. I hope you had fun with this one too. They do, I know, right, Charzia? That like shocked me. I was like, what the heck? How did I not know this? Fantastic job. Beats! Oh my gosh, Beats! The tongue on this creature. I think, what is this animal called? Is it a woodpecker? I forgot woodpeckers had tongues like these. Oh my gosh, of course you would know this and find a picture and draw it. Look how long the woodpecker tongue is, guys. So crazy. Green woodpecker, yeah. Wow. At first time I saw this picture, I thought it was a worm. I had no idea it was its tongue. What's it doing? What do you think is going on? Beats, as always, just killing it with that structural drawing and the shading. I actually think it's really cool that you did a black and white study with this. That is actually really hard to do, guys, is to train yourself to find value by forcing yourself to do black and white from a picture that is in color. It's a good way for you to figure out how to use values. It's a reachy tongue, exactly, golden neck. Just to stick in there and get that little bug that's hiding in the hole or whatever. It's so funny. But I wonder why it's doing it in the grass, I guess is what I should have said. Like, this feels like a strange place to use the tongue here. Really well done, Beats. This is a fantastic drawing. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Good, great value study. Excellent job. All right, and last but not least, maybe? Oh, no, we have one more from Beats. Fantastic. Let me make sure I give you a little round of applause there. A heron, eh? Again, Charzia with the lighting. You've really taken these little tidbits that we're getting from the photo and just blown them up with, I don't know if you're using like an addition layer or an overlay layer or what you're up to, but it's working, whatever it is. This is really pretty lighting, yeah. Look at that. Just all these little pink and orange and yellow highlights. Really silhouettes this creature beautifully. Great job. A little red-winged blackbird that's like attacking it. I like how you just kind of, yeah, it's probably for the best. But man, look at these colors. This is a great drawing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. In fact, I don't think I hydrated when Blue asked me to, so. I'll take a big drink here. Thank you. Okay. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for sharing, Charzia. Love it. Love it. See, and every time I see all of this beautiful work that you guys are making, it just makes me want to keep drawing. Can I somehow just, you know, be able to pay rent by drawing animals all day from reference? I hope you guys are feeling like this is helping with your own artwork. I hope you found it useful. I know I have. But I also just, you know, you guys inspire me. Your work at the art gym, just spot on, as always. Beats. Oh my gosh, Beats. At first I was like, what is going on with this bird? And then I realized I've actually seen this picture before. Was there ever an explanation as to what was happening? If you guys haven't seen it, it's like a weasel that leaps onto it's like leapt onto the back of a woodpecker. I'm sure they plummeted to the ground moments after this. Beats, honestly, look at his face. Oh my gosh. I forgot all about this picture. Good grief, everybody. I would enjoy that probably, Mayor of Canada. This is great. Honestly, it is a really good study too, Beats, but it is very funny. I love the expression you gave to the mouth and the face. He's just like, ah, what's happening? Probably thinks he's being eaten. I mean, it is a weasel, so they're pretty vicious little hunters. Also, this must be either a huge bird or a very small weasel. Such a good one, Beats. Thank you for sharing that gem. I appreciate that. And it's well done as well, which is awesome. All right, well that was it. That was the warm-up art for today. But if you are still working, if you wanted to share yours and didn't quite make it in time for today's stream, like I said, don't feel like you have to rush. Just drop it in there anytime between now and the end of tomorrow's stream, and we'll look at it then. Let's go out on these two. There we go. So thank you guys once again, and I'll post these in the Discord so you guys can see the ones that I did. But thank you guys for joining. This was a fun one, and thank you Paleontologist VA for the suggestion. Hopefully everybody had fun today, and hopefully we all learned something. I know I did. I learned how to say, if nothing else, Piciformes is how you say it. Least weasel. How would you like to be a species with the name least? And you know what I mean? Like, what if I was the least human? Kraftka007, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for the raids. Oh my gosh, if you hung around from the raid, if anyone's still here from that, thank you so much. Once again to Struble and to Art by Zivesta. It was so nice to meet you today, and thank you both for bringing your lovely communities here. Mei Xing, oh my gosh, you snuck right in underneath me. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out, Mei Xing. Mei Xing is another artist here on Twitch that you guys should all go check out. Very sweet. Often streams with a baby on her hip. She's a hard-working lady. That one. Let's go see if I can figure out how to Twitch one. Hold on, I have a fancy little ending screen here that is not, it's out of date. It's not that fancy. And I will try to update my overlays someday, but for now this is what we've got. And we're gonna go look and see if we can find an artist. Nope, don't follow me, no stream. Yeah, I think it was a misclick. Try and have her finish her lunch. Well, good luck with that. If you look up their skulls, they make tigers look wimpy. Oh, are you talking about mustelids, like weasels and minks? Oh my gosh, yeah, no. They have terrifying teeth. Yeah, you guys go give Mei Xing a follow. Let's see who is on right now. I'm gonna go see if I can find us another streamer to raid into. The least weasel, poor guy. It's probably so sad that that's his name. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, oh man, there's quite a few good folks on. You know what? I was gonna read Daniel Correa art the other day, and he was not on yet. We haven't rated him in a while, and he's rated us a few times. Let's see. He's been on for 11 hours. Holy cow. Well, his work's beautiful, and I think you're gonna like it. Hopefully he's not about to end stream. It looks like he's still painting, so let's go say hi to Daniel. Daniel, he's a fantastic illustrator. I want to say he's in like Portugal or something. But we're gonna go say hi to him. Oh, hey Paleokin, thanks for being here, and thanks everybody for being here. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Warm-up streams in the morning. I forget what we're doing tomorrow. Let me check really fast before the raid goes. We have a stream schedule in Discord. I usually stick to it pretty well. Every once in a while I have to change some things, but for the most part, if you go to the stream schedule, you'll be able to see at least what time I'm streaming. Oh, tomorrow is National Mutt Day, so we're going to draw some dogs, some domestic dogs. So if you like drawing doggos, come on back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's when I'll be here. But for now, we're going to raid into Daniel, so don't go anywhere. You guys are going to love his work. He's fantastic, and I hope more people can give him a follow. Show him some love. I'll see you over there. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks to the raiders, the lurkers, my mods, everybody. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.